on end of on animation finished, this one, die, I will destroy the enemy. Enemy destroy. Let's see if it works. It works, but I want my enemies to rotate back to 0 degree. Can do it like this. Trigger once for the animation, but always rotate back to 0. Let's see how it looks. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Dead. Rotate back to 0. It's weird. That's pretty weird. Enemy. Oh, I have to for each. I think. Bullet. No, I don't have to for each. Oh, no. That's weird. There's a container here, so it should pick the right one. I used the for each here because I wanted to check this, and it's not working. Oh, there's another problem. The animation is pretty slow. Die. It's going turtle speed. I want to make it go faster. Preview. Okay, it looks a bit better. But it doesn't go back to... Oh, it's probably a problem with this. I will put it here. Let's see. Yeah, it was this. Yeah, what I was doing here was in contradiction with what I was doing here, so it wasn't moving. It was going to one direction, and then this one was making it go to another direction. So it wasn't moving. The other thing I want to do when the enemy dies is to fade the opacity. One very easy way to do it is to add the fade behavior and make it last roughly the amount of time you want it to last. Oh, I feel so unclear today. Okay, so yeah, you don't want it active at start. You want to activate it yourself. There's no fade-in time, it doesn't appear. There's no wait time, because when you want to trigger it, you want it to fade instantly, and it will fade in 1 second. After fade out, since you are handling the destroy of the whole container, I think it's better to only destroy at the end of the animation, which is here. So okay, here what I want to do is trigger once, trigger the fade behavior. The same way you don't want to trigger the fade behavior every tick. So start fade, and can do the replace thing. Okay, so now the force field should fade out. Yep, they fade out a little bit too slow to my taste, but it's to be synchronized with the die animation. You could do a mathematical formula for this. how many frame you have, the speed of the animation, so how many time it will last. So, but you can't, you can't access the fade parameters by event, so no, it wouldn't even work. So okay, manually. Okay, still a bit faster. Half of the time. Let's see how it looks. Okay, I like it. And now, when I will handle FX for the next video, so I think we are probably done with handling the enemy's death. I have my hyper jump working. Maybe it's a bit too strong. Woohoo! That's something you can tweak yourself, I think. Oh, I will set the end of level back to something like player. That's weird. Oh yeah, okay. It's supposed to be written here when I end the level. So yeah, I will summarize what we've seen in this video. We've seen me being pretty bad at playing my own game, so that is done. Dying for nothing. Okay. We've seen it doesn't print end because okay. We've seen I will just stop the player on the end, so set ignoring input start, and also I can't see the end of the game because the debug always print the HP of the character. I would just disable this and just -1. What is -1? Ah, it's the checkpoint. It's printed and start. Doesn't need this. All right. Okay. Okay. And okay, and the end. Okay, so what did we do in this video? We added animations for our enemy. We set the 3 animation. I can even put everything here. We set these 4 objects in the same container. Here, if I select only one object, you can see in container enemy, which is this one, enemy body, which is this one, force field, front and back. We've used different sprites for the force field because we wanted a little movement with this sprite. The other thing is we use the containers to associate everything together, so everything is following everything is following the enemy sprite. We've used also this so we can filter and pick the proper one with this kind of thing. The other way to do this is to set the rotation speed and max rotation inside the enemy body, but you would still have to pick the proper one, so you can't escape the for each the fact that you have to for each your enemy and check the angle of motion to see to find in which direction to rotate. So here the container is useful, since you will pick each time the proper enemy body according to the enemy sprite. We've seen that you it's useful for the dying animation to trigger the dying animation as well. Only the sprites, the enemy sprites concerned by the dying is triggered. I can show you this here. Kill this one, the other one doesn't die. So it's really a per instance thing. And we've seen how to make the dying phase more interesting, rotate it back to the 0 degree, and setting the interpolation, the dying, the fact that it falls in animation, just because we are lazy, we don't want to interpolate the object ourselves. It also show you another argument to separate front and back force field. This way I can fade the force field and animate the object falling. I could even make the object blink from red to black if I want, in animation probably, or blink. I can do a flash behavior, it blinks and then it will explode, but it's for the next video. So yeah, it's 1 hour and a half almost, so I think everything is set properly. I will just comment. Graphics follows the enemy sprite, and dead enemies here, living enemies. So we have the two different situations. If they are living here, going to right, since the angle is 0, here going to left, since the angle is probably 180. So we rotate to right, which is a positive angle, or I should say rotate clockwise. It's more precise. Here we rotate counterclockwise. Here the enemy is dead, so we rotate back. I will just add an event to be able to write the comment. Rotate back to 0 degree, so it's not tilted. No tilting. And here you are change animation to die, and also you fade the force field, fade out. Okay, so that's what happens here, that's what we've done, and it's really only a few events thanks to the container system. Enemy, and here let's see, here only for living enemies, collision with living enemies. Here we didn't change anything. Here is stomp, so we change the thing and we stop the enemy. And here, once the die animation is done, the enemy can disappear. Okay, I will see, because it's concerned the stomping here. Here I can add for stomping. Okay. Here, okay. So that's all we've done today. I will save this, and I will stop this video and start a new one to add explosion and to add some particles and